أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونؤمن به ونتوكل عليه ونعوذ به من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد سبحانك اللهم لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Alhamdulillah, we praise Allah, we thank Him again for the blessings upon us. May Allah bless us more, and we bear witness that there is no God worthy of worship except Him, subhanahu wa ta'ala. We testify that Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is Allah's messenger and He is a servant of Allah. May peace and salutation and blessings of Allah be upon Him, and may Allah be pleased with His family, the companions, the tabi'een, and those who follow them until the day of Qiyam. Alhamdulillah, we are in the Hadith 28 of the book of Imam Nawawee, alayhi rahmatullah, and we spoke the meaning, like we said, we read the Hadith last time. It's just only what we have left is just a commentary of Sheikh Salih Al-Fawzan hafidhahullah. He said, قال هذا حديث عظيم وعظ فيه النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم صحابه موعظة بليغة. This is a very important hadith in which the Prophet صلى الله عليه وسلم delivered a well-spoken speech to his companions. And then al-wa'd matlub, the Shaykh is saying all the time, reminding about Allah, it is always asked, it's always desired. Like a community in which the reminder of Allah is not happening, that community will be full of what? Tragedies. It's always in a house. There will be always in your house, there has to be always a reminder. There has to be always someone or one of you reminding each other about Allah. Learning all the time about Allah. وَالتَّذْكِيرِ بِاللَّهِ بِالْجَنَّةِ وَالنَّارِ. Always remind people about Allah and what? Jannah. Tell people, remind people about Jannah. Remind them that also there will be a hellfire, wal-ba'th wal-nushur, and that people will be resurrected, and that people will be wal-nushur matrubun, and people will return to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Wal-Quran maw'idha. The Quran itself is what? Is what a reminder. It is a what we call admonition, which is a maw'idha is something you tell a person you got scared, like you really give them very emotional speech. Those who fear Allah, you will see them, they got scared, and they will have what? They will have their heart full of what? Fear, and sometimes some of them will cry. That's the reason why when the Prophet ﷺ make that speech, some of the Sahaba, majority of them will cry. That's the reason why he said what? وَذَرِفَتْ مِنْهَا الْعُيُونِ وَذَرِفَتْ مِنْهَا الْعُيُونِ. It means the eye, shed what? Tears. Alright, they from the eye you see tears sometimes, they cry. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, إِنَّمَا الْمُؤْمِنُونَ الَّذِينَ إِذَا ذُكِرَ اللَّهُ وَجِلَتْ قُلُوبُهُم. Okay? So their heart also was shaken, full of fear of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Allah described the believers, the true believers, that they are the one when Allah's name is mentioned, when they were reminded about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you see their hearts full of what? Fear. Because of what they lack of doing towards their Lord. Because no matter how much you worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you will never reach the level Allah deserves to be worshipped. The reason why you see some crazy people, I call them crazy because they have to lose their mind before thinking like that. Some crazy people think that they have worship in Allah until they have bonus, like Allah owns them a lot of things. You see, the person is not crazy, and he will never think like that. And they have people following them, and they will tell people, don't pray, I already pray for you. Me, I always say, those who said those Shia who said that don't pray, okay, I already pray for you. Me, I don't blame them. It's the group that are following them, that we have to really catch and beat them up. Okay? Use your mind, your intellect. The reason why you have intellect. أَفَلَا تَعْقِلُونَ? Or may Allah guide us. So, anywhere, any place you sit as Muslim, we always say that as Muslim, try to convey the message. It is really a mission that Allah lead. The Prophet ﷺ, the legacy that the Prophet ﷺ left behind him. That's the reason why in his the Hajj, the only Hajj he has done, the farewell Hajj he has done, after his speech, he spoke, he said, let the one who is present convey the message to the one who is not here. So anytime you learn about your deen, you have to convey the message. By conveying, by you trying to convey the message, you are trying to better yourself. The more you teach, the easier the things that you teach become for you. It's like when we learn Quran, you always have to try also your best to teach someone. The moment you start teaching, also it pushes you to learn more and more. Alright? So it's always good when you see someone you know about Allah. Oh, brothers, let us just read a little bit. Let us remind ourselves about something, about Allah. So that sitting will be full of blessing. It's not right for people to sit down, Muslims sit down for 1 hour, they don't even remind none of them remind anyone about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's not good. So may Allah protect us from that. قال تعالى وعظهم. In the Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us in Surah An-Nisa, وَعِظُهُمْ, and then give them what? Wa'ad. Meaning that give them speech that will touch their heart. Make them, bring the speech, a reminder that will touch their heart. فالوعظ مطلوب خلافا للذين الآن يهونون من شأن الوعظ ومن شأن ذكر الجنة والنار. Some people they say, leave us alone. Some people always saying that, leave us alone. We have here a lot of things already. It's not you, new generation, who will tell us certain things. No. What kind of reminder we never listen to? Some people say that. Leave us alone with Jannah problem. Leave us alone with, the death, and leave us alone. But you guys are too much. Always scaring people about, Jannah and now. Always is in the Quran all the time. You never pass a surah unless Allah talk about Jannah and now, because it's two things. Huma daran, ma lil mar'i ghayruhuma. It's two destinations. No one has, beside those two, there's no destination. You yourself have to look up, at the one you choose for yourself. So the Sheikh is saying, anytime, it's always is needed. The reminder is always needed in your house, when you are in a group. And some people even they make fun of some people who are always reminding people. Some people they always he's crazy. The one who's reminding people about the right way of worshiping and do not do this. The community, people always consider those people like they are too much. That person is sick. Our man is sick. That man is sick. Don't mind him. He's sick. Can you imagine that? It's just like the moment the Prophet ﷺ was giving the message in Makkah. And we said that the people of Makkah, they send their men all the border of what? Makkah. Anyone who's entering, all the business people who are trying to enter the Makkah, tell them, oh, we have one of our sons, we're trying to cure him. Until now, he's still sick. He's really, he's crazy. So don't listen to him. You have to close your ears. Don't listen to him. He's crazy. As today, that's what we say. Those who are trying to be in Sirat al-Mustaqim in a sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ, we always consider them that they are too much. May Allah protect us from that. So the Shaykh is saying that ينصب هذا دليل على نفاقهم وعلى كراهيتهم. Anyone who always see from the person who's always reminding people about Allah, because the person does not remind you that when you come, oh, sell me $50. Oh, when you come, sell me $100. They never tell you that. They just telling you that this is the way of worshiping. This is how you pray. And you consider them like they're crazy. You make fun on them. It can be that you are among the munafiqun. Because the munafiqun are the one who always make fun on Muslims. يخادعون الله والذين آمنوا. And Allah said, وَمَا يَخْدَعُونَ إِلَّا أَنفُسَهُمْ مَا يَشْعُرُونَ. May Allah protect us from that. We know we're supposed to always to discourage people who are trying to convey the message of the Prophet ﷺ. In fact, we are supposed to support them. Instead of what? Telling people that they are not good, or they are too mad, or they are crazy. You should try your best to support them. If you cannot support them, just leave them alone. Leave them alone. Don't bring any fitna. Don't stop other people to listen to them. Because some people have that problem. The moment you don't listen, he doesn't want to listen. The sheikh who's giving in a da'wah, he always commend other people to what? Not to listen. He says double crime. You yourself, for you not to listen, it is already a crime. And to prevent other people not to listen is a very double crime. It's another crime. We have to be careful. فما لهم عن تذكرة المعرضين كأنهم حمر مستنفرة. These are the people in the day of Qiyamah. Their heart is already closed. Their heart is closed. They don't accept the truth. The Sheikh is saying they are the one who always refuse the truth. Okay? وَلَيَّعْذُ بِاللَّهِ. May Allah protect us from that. وَعَلَى قِسْوَةِ قُلُوبِهِمْ. It's because also their heart is what? Is already hard. The truth and the hardness of their heart. Because it's already hard, they cannot even listen and accept the truth. And Allah, Prophet Shaykh brought the ayah in Surah Al-Mudaththir, فَمَا لَهُمْ عَنِ تَذْكِرَةِ مُعْرِضٍ. Then what is wrong with them, the disbeliever? That they turn away from what? Receiving, a tadhkirah, a reminder. What is wrong with a Muslim who is running away from what? A reminder. You see, Muslim, if we gather here to talk about politics, you will see the masjid will be full. Sonko, those things, yes. You will see people full here. But when it is Allah, everybody, is running away. It's always like that. Nobody has time for that. The nonsense stuff, shaitan, this is how he said, وَلَقَدْ صَدَّقَ عَلَيْهِمْ إِبْلِيسُ ظَنَّهُ. Some people really, they give Iblis, a powerful argument. They follow him. Why Allah was saying that, no, people will never follow you, my people will never follow you. But you say La ilaha illallah all the time and you are in the way of shaitan. May Allah protect us. May Allah put us among the people He has chosen to stay away from shaitan. Because فَمَا لَهُمْ عَنِ تَذْكِرَةِ مُعْرِضِينَ. What is wrong? Then what is wrong with them? That they turn away, they run away from what? They're receiving the remainder of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. كَانَهُمْ حُمُرٌ مُسْتَنْفِرٌ. As they were what? Frightening. Like donkeys, they're like حُمُرٌ مُسْتَنْفِرٌ. The donkeys that are what? Full of what? Fear. Because sometimes when you just hear someone just take a microphone, or a brother just call another brother come because he was praying badly. He finished praying. The brother just called him. And he just run. I'm coming. He just run up like he see something, a snake in the masjid. Huh? He ran away. He did not come back again. Why are you running away from the reminder of God? Some people travel 3 months from their villages to another city just to take one hadith. And you will compare yourself to them. You want the same gender as them. Sometimes you ask yourself, do they, we cannot be, trying to even compete with those people. It's like they are running away from what? A hunter. Someone who wants to what? Kill them. Yeah? Or a lion. Yeah? May Allah protect us. So here the Shaykh is saying that قَالَ مَوْعِظَةٌ وَجِلَتْ مِنْهَا الْقُلُوبِ. When the Prophet ﷺ said, the Sahaba, they said, a sermon that the Prophet ﷺ, on account of which the heart became fearful. The sermon in which when the Prophet ﷺ, take it, the Prophet ﷺ made a speech that, touch our heart until we become so, we become, fearful towards Allah. So our heart was really full of fear. So the Shaykh is saying here, يعني خافة. It means they fear Allah. They start being scared. Alright? They were panicked. And وَذَرَفَتْ مِنْهَا الْعُيُونِ. And the eyes shed tears. That is to say, it wept. It means all their faces were, were wet with tears. They were crying. And I said, tell yourself, ask yourself the last time you cried for the sake of Allah. Not you cry because Allah did not give you something you want in your dua. Because most of us, we always, "Ya Allah, I haven't asked you this." And you see a person crying, "I haven't asked you this and this until now I don't see it." You see people crying like that. In the masjid even sometimes. You see them. But when did you really cry? Because you love to what? Show gratitude to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When did you cry? When did you cry, showing Allah that, "Ya Allah, I have been ungrateful towards you. I did not even appreciate what you have done for me." Now, all of us, we are always complaining. We complain that Allah did not do this, He did not do this. We even taken Allah to the court. Taking Allah to people, this man, "How are you?" Man. Huh? "How are you?" Imam. Some people, when you see them, even you run away because complaining. If you complain about the most merciful towards me who's miskin, I'm the one who will take care of your affairs. Subhanallah. The most merciful, the one who grant you that mouth that you use to talk, that the tongue that you use to pronounce word, complaining. Go to the hospital. Some people stay there, on the bed for 15 years. They cannot even move their head. And some of them, they still thanking Allah. That you eat, you drink, until you even choose, selected the kind of water you want. Spring water. You don't want the other one. You drink it. They will bring in, bread with what? How you call this? Tuna. Ibrahim will make a very good bread, and when you will come and take it, but you will complain. We have to fear Allah, my brothers and sisters. We have to fear Allah, and it's a part of what? It's a part of the quality of a Muslim to cry. Especially you cry, not you cry asking Allah to give you something. No, you cry for lacking to what? Show gratitude to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because when it comes to those things, "Ya Allah, I want this, I want this." You see people doing that. No. It's okay. It's okay to cry also that. It's okay. But I'm saying the most important, that you have to always look that Allah has done a lot of things for you. وَآتَاكُمْ مِنْ كُلِّ مَا سَأَلْتُمُوهُ. Allah confirmed in the Quran that He has given you a lot of things that you need, you ask. Even though you think you did not get what you ask for Allah, Allah He grant you, but you don't know. And we explain here, when you're asking, as a Muslim, when you're asking Allah something, don't think your dua, Allah did not accept your dua. You have to have husnul dhan. You have to have that positive thought about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because for a person to think negativity towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it will end to hellfire. May Allah protect us from that. It's from Quran. الظَّانِّينَ بِاللَّهِ ظَنَّ السَّوْءِ. What Allah said, عَلَيْهِمْ دَائِرَةُ السَّوْءِ وَغَضِبَ اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِمْ. الظَّانِّينَ بِاللَّهِ ظَنَّ السَّوْءِ. Those who have that negative thought about Allah. Oh, Allah did not do this for me, and I have been asking Allah. Allah said, عَلَيْهِمْ دَائِرَةُ السَّوْءِ. Upon them will turn the negative thought that they have about Allah. And it's not like that. وَغَضِبَ اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِمْ. It's not only that. وَغَضِبَ اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِمْ. When we say غَيْرُ الْمَغْضُوبِ عَلَيْهِمْ, those people, وَغَضِبَ اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِمْ. And the anger of Allah will be upon them. وَلَعْنَهُمْ. And the curse of Allah also. وَأَعَدَّ لَهُمْ جَهَنَّمْ. And Jahannam is prepared for them. Hellfire is prepared for them. وَسَاءَتْ مَصِيرًا. Such a return, may Allah protect us from that. So for a person to think negativity towards Allah is haram, the Muslim, you're not supposed to. Even if you see evil, like you see negativity right away, something that happened to you is things you don't like, you have to hold on sabr and accept it. It's the decree of Allah. I think he said, Umar radiallahu anhu, who saw one person complaining all the time because something bad happened to him. Ya Abdullah, oh servant of Allah, you have to fear Allah. And you have to hold on sabr. In sabarta. If you hold on sabr, you will be rewarded, and then that thing that happened to you, Allah will replace it with something good. But if you keep complaining, you will be, it's already got you negativity. That pain is already there, and Allah is going to punish you for your anger. It's not only because something happening, it will say like that. Allah will punish. Why when it is good, you always accept when it is bad? And Allah already told you that He will test you with good and bad. All of us. You're not going to say that me, I just want to be tested with the good. No. وَنَبُلُوكُمْ بِالشَّرِّ وَالْخَيْرِ فِتْنَةً. In the Quran, if you want that, then you have to go and remove that part. And nobody can do that. وَنَبُلُوكُمْ بِالشَّرِّ. And we will test you. That's what Allah is saying. We will test you with what? Bishar. With bad things that you don't like. Wal khayr, and the good things. Fitna. You yourself, even if you don't understand Arabic, fitna, when you heard fitna, you know the meaning. Huh? And in our language we have fitna, right? So when you have fitna, one is good, it's also fitna. One is bad, is fitna. Of course, everybody wants good. I want Allah to just test me, give me money, and then I will just be tested with money, not poverty. No. It has to go around. It's always like that. Today you have, tomorrow you don't have. Today you are in peace, tomorrow you are full of fear. It's like that. This is the dunya. You're not going to just see everything is always flowers. No. No. May Allah make us understand the sunnatullah, like the way, the wisdom of Allah. The moment you understand the wisdom of Allah, especially when it comes to qadr, when you understand it, you will become like an angel who is walking on the earth. A lot of things will happen to you. People say, oh, Ibrahim, oh. I say, oh no, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. You always say, alhamdulillah. This man is crazy. Don't you see what has happened to you? Say, oh, it's nothing. It will go away. It's nothing. As soon as I have my Islam, I'm still praying properly, alhamdulillah. You see Muslim who has the ability to come to the masjid and pray and fast and thinking it's just money you don't have and you complain all the time. Or you don't have the papers, but you still survive, living, properly, giving, providing for your family, everything. And complaining, this, it's no problem. May Allah make us understand, brothers. So, the moment a person has that heart, that doesn't, shed tears because of Allah, you have to think about it. The Prophet ﷺ said, if you know what I know, he's telling the best generation, the Sahaba. He said, told them, if you know what I know, you will have cried a lot and laughed less. The reason why you see it, in Muslim, ha 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 all the time like that is not bad. It's not good. Always, it's good to smile, but you always it kills the heart. You're not supposed to be mean all the time, also serious all the time. You have to be in the middle. But some people, they don't know where to laugh, where to make jokes. Some people in the Masjid, when people are, trying to concentrate, focus in supplication, keeping Allah, asking Allah, repenting to Allah, you see people making making noise with any kind of noise in the masjid. And they are the one who has very heavy voice like me here. Even when you pray, you cannot even concentrate. Making fun of the masjid. May Allah protect us from that. And mostly you have to be serious, especially when it comes to, offering the command of Allah. Nabina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they said when it's time to pray, his face changed. And Hassan al-Basri, the same thing, they asked him what happened. He said, this is the commitment I have with my Lord. I don't know if I will do it perfectly, he will accept, or I will do it anyhow, he will punish me. You see people come to the masjid, even, I always say that, even before Iqamah, 1 minute before Iqamah, you will see a person knocking the door from Imam. Oh, Imam, you have spoon. Oh, Imam. No. He's about to pray. Talking about food. So sometimes, some people, when you show them the face, they think you are mean. No. Before prayer, everybody has to concentrate. You think about how to come and pray perfectly. Because it's a command from Allah. You did it good, you will be rewarded. You try your best to do it. Of course, we're not going to do it perfect way. We are not angels, we are not Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But you try your best to put all the things that go with it and concentrate and pray perfectly so that you wish that Allah accepts it. Then you will come and try to distract people. This is before the prayer. Then you see that other people who are worse, is during the prayer you see them singing music in the masjid. During the prayer. Where is the respect towards your Lord? Even if you don't respect yourself, respect others. That's their right. The reason why they come to the masjid. They don't come to the masjid to listen to your phone, making music in the singing in the masjid. Why everybody is reading the Quran? So you yourself you become shaitan. When we have brothers, we pray, those who are outside, sometimes they will come in with their cars and put the volume high and making music while we're praying. We still have shaitan inside the masjid who are giving their phone ringing, making, playing music during the prayer. Even also after prayer, you're not allowed to make, your phone is not supposed to make any noise to distract anyone. May Allah make us understand, brothers. Because the command of Allah, when it comes to that, you have to do it the right way. If you don't do it the right way, it's either Allah punish you or He forgive you. And they said, وفي هذا بيان لما كان عليه الصحابة. This is when we see they tell us that they are crying because of the wa'd of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, is that's their way. The Sahaba, that's their way. That's how they are. They were good. They are always ready min qabul al-wa'd wa ta'athur bihi. They are always ready to receive any kind of reminder, and that will also affect their heart all the time. بخلاف الذين يسمعون الوعظ ولا يتأثرون به. Compare and different that the people who always listen but it go from the right side and they go out right away from the what? The left side. May Allah protect us from that. It doesn't even affect them. سواء عليهم أأنذرتهم أم لم تنذرهم لا يؤمنون. It's equal for them. You remind them, you don't remind them, it doesn't change anything. One young brother came today. It's not even young. I don't know if he is older than me. I don't know. He came with any kind of pain. He did not even pray yet. Yeah, that boy that you see that here.
He asked me, this is Imam. He just came from the bathroom.
And he did not pray yet. He did not pray answer yet. We already pray answer already. The fact is like, can you imagine that this brother came with pen that are showing the knees and so on. And the pants already on the laps, like all his waist is outside with subhanallah. But he did not pray Asr yet. We were doing dhikr here, and he came and started. I thought he already prayed. No. But this man came. He's looking for a very righteous woman. He's looking for a very righteous woman who's covered, who doesn't play with the deen. So I was like, brother, where do you pray? Which masjid do you pray? Where do you live? He said, in the Bronx, around Fodder. I said, okay, which masjid do you pray? He said, no, I don't pray in the masjid. I pray in my house. You see how they disrespect our sisters. And this is what is going on in our family even. We will take an innocent, very sister who is trying to better themselves, we give them to those who don't pray because they have money, and we think that the sister will change them. No, I gave you an example of one of my friend who was my student, who was poor, but the person came from Chicago and he came to the village. He wanted a wife. All the brothers of sisters said that there's no way she has to marry that man. No, this man has a chain around his neck and so on. So no, it's nothing. You can change him. So today the sister is dancing on TikTok. Huh? You will come and show that the thing I'm saying that is like whatever we have said here. Wallah, this brother is telling us that he is normal, he is okay, like he is good. I was like, the way you dress, even the daughter of my enemy, I'm not going to give it to you. I'm not going to allow her to marry you. He said, really? I said, yes, look at how you dress. And you say you don't go to the masjid. He said, no, it's here, it's in the heart. Imam Malik is he's trying to tell that's what he knows. You see the arrogance. And he left. So you think I will just, see you like that, and I will just, go and see a sister, and nah, please. You have to respect people sometimes. May Allah make us understand. So sometimes we spoke for long, but this man is all challenging us. You have to accept that you are wrong place because you don't pray in the masjid. Nobody knows you where you are. No, I'm a good person. I'm one of the people who memorize Quran. It's not a problem, but you don't go to the masjid. It's in the heart. You can see someone who has, who has a jilbab and that he's bad. So who told you that I have good heart? Who told you have good heart? How do I know you have good heart? No, I don't know. So, whatever we have said here, nothing changed. This boy. And he prayed like that and go. I told him he should take one of these wraps and cover himself before he prayed, but no.
No, when when he came from bathroom, he tried to come straight to you.
I heard you.
I said no.
And he not pray answer yet.
And he didn't do photo?
He not pray answer yet. Was one. He want to come and talk to me about woman stuff. And he not pray yet. And brothers, you think this man, if I have even my older sister, can change this one? No. We have to think about it. Sometimes parents make that mistake. A man will come with a lot of dollars that are making noise. So people cannot even hold themselves anymore. You will take your innocent, child that you raise in Islam and you will give to a criminal like that, and at the end you don't even know. That's what I said. If you give your good daughter to someone like that, it means you tell her go and help him in his what? In his evil. That's the meaning. Because al-khabithatu lil-khabithina wal-khabithuna lil-khabithat. In another meaning the bad people is for the bad people. The bad woman for the bad woman. May Allah make us understand, brothers. But it's always good to be a man who, when you listen, it affects your heart. You think about it. It is always good. If you realize that any reminder every Friday you will come and listen, but it doesn't change you a little bit, there's a problem. You have to think about it and find a solution for that. Everybody will listen to Quran and it will touch them. Everybody has their own reciter that when they listen to, they really feel it. But you don't even have anyone. You don't even listen to Quran. But when you hear music, that's my, this call is what? That's my,
that's my song.
No, they have their way they are saying. You see people, falling down because Michael Jackson is singing. Some people even faint.
Fine.
That's my idol. And of course, he's your idol. Because he's idolatry. It's normal. It's your idol. That's how Allah said that the idol and those who worship idols, they all will go to hellfire. I have my, one of my uncle who went to Hajj. That moment we were trying to push him to stop, may Allah have mercy upon him, to push him to stop using cigarette. He got to I think it happened that when he went to Mecca, next to the Kaaba, there are some people also, next to the Masjid Haram, like the entrance, some people are smoking and so on. When this man came, even at the end, we don't even finish yet. I see one Arab. He was smoking even 5 cigarettes just in the entrance. Like, uncle. So when people go there, they listen to Shuraim reading Quran, Prophet and Jose reading Quran. If you come back with someone who's smoking, but Alhamdulillah, he left the smoking before he passed away. He was a good man. And he was thankful for the people who drive our time. They are in cigarette stuff. But he passed away while he left all these things, mashallah. And may Allah have mercy upon him. And I lost also one of young brother of my dad, like 3-4 days ago. All of them, may Allah grant them together. And may Allah give us good ending. So a Muslim, a reminder has to really always change you. If the reminder does not change you, you will become like the people of what? The people of Hud, who said, Sawa'un alayna. Our answer, it's the same for us. If you make reminder, you don't make reminder, it's the same. So may Allah protect us from that, inshallah. Subhanakallah wa bihamdik. Ashhadu la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
I notice sometimes brothers like he will give a reminder.
Yes.
After the reminder, you see a brother said, yeah, Imam was talking about you, and they would turn the reminder into a joke.
Joke, yes.
This is very, very dangerous.
That's what I was saying. You know, the moment sometimes we make certain jokes, when the reminder is given, we have certain things, certain people who turn it to a mockery, joke. They will say, oh, it's Ibrahim, Imam is Ibrahim. What about you? Why you always have to think about other people? And it become a joke in the masjid, making noise, making fun. So no one take it serious anymore. It's haram. A Muslim, you're not supposed to do that. And especially right now, even in the masjid, in front of everyone. So may Allah protect us from that. And may Allah guide our heart. Barakallahu fikum. Subhanakallah wa bihamdika. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta. Astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.